Hey guys, what's up? Cardfight here, and today I'm here with a Chronofang Tiger deck profile. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. So, yeah, this deck. If you guys check this out and the my Chrono Jet Dragon deck out, it's gonna be pretty different, I guess. But there's still gonna be core elements in here that the deck needs in order to run better. I tried to make it pretty different though, so. Because I don't want to run two of the same deck except with different grade 3s. But anyway, let's start. Let's get started. So running two. Vanguard running two TikTok workers. TikTok worker is probably one of the best starting vanguards in Gear Chronicle, simply because he allows you to chain attack and get rid of. Chain attack and toolbox for pretty useful attackers at the same time, so definitely a very good card. Grade 3 is running for Chronofang Tiger. Obviously this is a Chronofang Tiger deck, so we'll be running Chronofang Tiger. His first skill is pretty good at making you Stride for basically you can Stride by discarding anything as long as you're Generation for 2, and his second skill allows you to remove things on the field, and also lets you bind cards. Lets you bind a card from your hand. So, second skill is pretty good at removing the starting vanguards. So yeah, and for the other grade 3s, we're going to be running two of the new G Mega Blast cards. I guess they're called now. He is okay because these new cards. They work on Vanguard and Rearguard Circle, so they're not complete trash on Rearguard Circle. And also, when he's called to the Rearguard Circle, you can Soul Blast 1 to have him get -3 grade, so he becomes a grade 0. So then you can probably time leap him for other stuff. He's very good at comboing with some of the newer cards, so you can chain attack. So because most of the time, if you call grade 3, you can't time leap it because when you time leap him, you'd have nothing higher to call out. But since he becomes a grade 0, you can time leap for another grade 1, probably another Melum. So, yeah, pretty good. And then we're running two of this Common Dragon from GB05. Mainly, he's there for the cheap removals. The Kairos one on call, and you can choose one of your opponent's rear guards and put it at the bottom of their deck. So yeah, basically, these two grade 3s are mainly used to combine with time leap plays. So, depending on the situation, you might want to decide which one you want to use. So yeah, they have their uses. So next, we're running 4 of this new card from GB07. His on-hit effect is to time leap card, and he also goes into the bind zone afterwards. But his first skill allows him to basically call him out from the bind zone for Soul Blast 1, and he also gets power for it. Yeah, so it makes it so that if you use him as a stride cost for Chronofang Tiger, you can still get him back some way. So it's not a super minus. Yeah, it's pretty good at replenishing your field. And since this card helps you Soul Charge, Soul Blasting is not really an issue in this deck. Next, we're running 3 Clock Fencer. If you guys have History Maker, you can run him instead. Mainly, I'm using him so I can set up my field better during my main phase. So if you guys are asking me why I'm not running History Makers, it's mainly because my History Makers are in my Chrono Jet Dragon deck, and I don't really want to buy another. I don't want to take them out, and I don't want to buy another one. But if you want to, you can take one of these out and take another one of these out for 2 History Makers. I actually kind of like the Clock Fencers because it combos pretty well with him. So yeah. Next, running 2 Upstream. Toolbox for grade 1. Mainly you're gonna search for Melum. Or you can search for other things too, but a lot of times you're gonna search for Melum. Or yeah, this guy's also a very good alternative. Next running 2 of this guy is Guard Restrict. He's not as good now with the G guards, but you can still have some pretty deadly combos with this guy on. Because he attacks for 11 by himself on call, and if you pay for his cost, you also get the effect. I mean, he only gets a 2k if you pay for his effect too, but yeah, this guy and this guy being able to hit for 11 is pretty good. Because it makes this card a lot better. Because they hit for 16 by themselves if you are going to do the time leap combo. Alright. For grade 1s, we're running 2 contact wall and 1 normal Perma guard. Mainly, you know, because if you're running Perma Gs, you can't use them if you hit them with a quintet wall. I'm pretty sure I explained this already, but just in case you guys didn't know. Next, we're running 3 of the Parallel Dragon, I think his name is. His effect activates from the bind zone, so by resting a unit, you can call him out, and he also gets with 4k. So again, that's why you might want to run Clock Fencer. So if you have a Wataru on the field, you can rest it, call him out with it, and then call Clock Fencer and remove that, so that you can get your draws. It's a pretty nice combo. Next, we're running 2 Stride Fodders. Since Chronofang Tiger is the first skill, everything is pretty much a grade 3, so you don't really need to run it with Stride Fodders. And grade 1 lineup is pretty tight. Next, running 2 of him, Itana. Again, he combos really well with units that can hit 11. Especially this guy. Mainly you're going to leap him, call him, pay for his cost, so he becomes a 16k attacker. Doesn't really work with this guy because he has to be called from the bind zone for him to get it 11k, 2k. But if you leap him and while he's on the field, you can still do it. So, yeah. So next we're running 2 Mellum. Mellum is 2 boxable, so running 2 is enough. And, yep, she mainly helps you with the... I mean, she's mainly used for the Wataru plays. For the triggers, running 2 draws, 6 crits, 4 stands. Unlike my Chrono Jet Dragon build, this deck can run 4 of these because a lot of times you're going to be attacking with your rear guard column first, so that you have something to bind with the Chronofang Tiger. So, yep, and of course running 4 heals. Alright, let's move on to the G zone. So we're running 1 of him. A lot of people might underestimate this card, but he actually works pretty well with G guards. So his skill is kind of last one. When his cards move from the Vanguard circle to the G zone, you can pay the cost. If you do, you can flip back face down one of your G units. So a lot of times you're gonna flip down a G guard because then this deck is actually pretty good at recycling your heal triggers. So yeah, definitely a card worth using. It's a nice tech. And then we're running 1 Fire Marsh Colossus. He also works as a finisher in case you run out of bind times. So, yeah. And next running, of course, 4 bind time dragons. So his skill is kind of last 2, so last 1. If you G-flip 1 bind time and then when this card attacks, you can choose one of your grade 1 of your regards and bind it. And then if this card gets plus 10k and an extra critical, and then for every card in your bind zone, choose one of your opponent's regards and put it at the bottom of their deck. And if you have a Gear Beast, you can counter charge 2, so charge 2. So obviously the extra critical is very good at pressuring your opponent to guard. This card also killed me a bunch of times because I didn't have a perfect guard in my hand. And yeah, he's pretty good at doing that. And it's also very good field removal. So he's like an all-in-one kind of thing. Very strong card. Next, we're running 4 Warp Drive Dragon. This card is very good at setting up your field to have a better attacks. It would be better if this card works in the battle phase, but since he works during the main phase, it's not as good, but still pretty good at getting rid of your stand triggers, so you can swap it out for something more useful, as well as again, making it so you have a nicer field to work with. Starting 4 of him. Next, running 1 Sea Breeze. Obvious reasons. And onto the G Guardians, we're running 1 Screw, 2 Ududu, and 2 of the new G Guardians. Yeah, this card's pretty good at searching for your workers or your what-to-dos. So, yeah. This deck overall, I was playtesting with Aegis today, and he really liked to play it, so that's good. And it looks pretty. It feels pretty solid overall. There are a lot of changes that we made today, and I'm pretty sure the changes are for the better. So hopefully that's good. Again, there's probably going to be some match videos coming up soon, but this is Card Haku, and I'll see you guys later.